Hi everyone, welcome to Numeric Learning. So here we are in part 2 of solving important questions from the chapter Pair of Linear Equations in Two Variables. Okay. So earlier in the first part, okay, we had solved some questions in order wherein you have to find the solution of a pair of linear equation using graphical methods. Yeah. And there are three situations, okay, depending upon whether a pair of linear equations or a pair of the lines, right? Two lines, whether they intersect or whether they coincide or whether they are parallel. These are the three situations. So within which you have to work around, right? So here, let's see a solution. Let's see a question. Today, in today's entire video, also we will be solving problems uh, of trying to figure out the solutions or doing it graphically, okay, using graphical means. The question is, the two circles represent ordered pairs a comma b, which are solutions of respective equations. The circles are divided into regions p, q and r. Write one ordered pair belonging to p, q and r. You are given two equations, two linear equations. Okay, so in this particular figure, you have P, okay, which is B equal to A plus 4, and you have Q region, which is nothing but B equal to minus 3 minus 4. Okay, now let's take the first one. Okay, for example, if you have for your region that is P, the linear equation is nothing but B equal to A plus 4. Okay, so if A is equal to 1, what will be the value of B? B will be 1 plus 4, which is nothing but 5. Okay, and the ordered pair, it's already given. The ordered pair is A comma B. So the ordered pair for the region P will be nothing but 1 comma 5. This is the ordered pair for the region P. Now let us write the equation for region Q. Q is given by B equal to minus 3A minus 4. Okay, so let's take, if A is nothing but say minus 1, what will be B? B will be minus 3 into A is minus 1 minus 4. So it is 3 minus 4, which is nothing but minus 1. So the ordered pair for the region Q will be minus 1 comma minus 1. Okay, and what is this region R? R is nothing but the point of intersection of both the circles, right? The R is nothing but the region where both the circles are intersecting. And at this point, okay, both are equal, right? That is, for the middle region, that is for the R region, you have to equate, that is A plus 4 is equal to the other region. Okay, so you have to equate it. A plus 4, that is this part, is equal to, for the Q, so minus 3A minus 4. Okay, so if you take it to the other side, minus 3A goes to the LHS, so it will be A plus 3A, which is 4A, is equal to minus 4 plus 4 will come here. Okay, so it will be minus 8, and which implies A will be nothing but minus 2. Okay, now you can substitute A equal to minus 2 in any of the equations. So if you put A equal to minus 2 in P region, you'll have, I'll write it in the next page. Okay, so B equal to A plus 4, right? According to P, B is equal to A plus 4. And according to the point of intersection, what have you got your A? A is minus 2. So when you're substituting A equal to minus 2, substituting A equal to minus 2, you'll be getting B is nothing but minus 2 plus 4, which is nothing but 2. Therefore, the ordered pair for that point of intersection, for the region R will be equal to A comma B, that is minus 2 comma 2. Hence, you have got the ordered pair for all of the three regions. Okay. So in order to solve this question, what is it that you wanted, or what is it that you needed to know? The very first thing is you needed to understand the question. You have to understand what is asked. You are given two circles, okay, and they represent a specific ordered pair which is A comma B, which are solutions of the respective equations. So for P, you are given this is the linear equation. For Q, you are given another linear equation. Okay, you can substitute any value. Okay, so for P, this is the linear equation. Substitute any value. You can substitute A equal to 2 as well. So B will be 6. Any A value, and then write the ordered pair for P for this particular solution as A comma B. For Q, do the same way. You are given the linear equation. Just for any value of A, find out what is B and write it in the form of the ordered pair for Q is A comma B. And then this is the most important. At the point of intersection, you have to equate both of the RHS. Okay. The LHS is B, just equate it. So A plus 4 is equal to minus 3A minus 4 equated. Find the value of A. You are getting A is equal to minus 2. Substitute this is any one of it. So we have substituted in the first one, that is A plus 4, and calculate B. You are getting B as 2. So the ordered pair for R will be minus 2 comma 2. Right? So this is what is the question that you're asked, right? One ordered pair belonging to P, Q and R. Okay? Hope you understood. Let's move on to the next question. Find the vertices of the triangle graphically whose sides are given by your given linear. Each of the sides, like you have a triangle, you have three sides and three vertices, right? These are the vertices. These are the sides. Okay. So three sides you're given. You have to find the equation. So let us do. So for the first one, for the first side of the triangle, the linear equation is 2y minus x equal to 8. Okay. Draw a small table of x and y. Okay. Substitute the values. So for if you're having x is nothing, just take any two values. Suppose if you have x is 0. Okay. Suppose x is 0. What is y? Y will be, see, 2y minus 0 equal to 8, and y will be equal to 8 by 2, which is 4. That is 4 here. Okay. Next, suppose y is 4. Suppose y is 0. Okay. So what will we have? 2 into 0. Okay. Minus x equal to 8. This is 0. X is equal to minus 8. Isn't it? So minus 8. These are the points for the first equation. For the first side. Let's take the second side. The second side is given by the equation 5y minus x is equal to 14. Again, take a table, plot a table for, find out any two values for x and y. So suppose if you have got x is equal to 1, okay, let's find out. So 5y minus 1 equal to 14, 5y equal to 15 and y equal to 3. I'll put it here. Okay, and let's say x is nothing but say 6, or if you can take y equal to 4. Okay, y, let's take it as 4 for just an example. So 5 into 4 minus x equal to 14. 20 minus x equal to 14. So x is equal to 20 minus 14, which is 6. So this is another pair. Okay. Similarly, let us do it for the third side. So what is the third side of the triangle? It's a triangle given. Okay. First side, second side, and the third side. So the third side is given by the linear equation y minus 2x equal to 1. Let's draw x and y and find any 2 points. Let x be 0. If x is 0, y is equal to, so y minus 0 equal to 1, y equal to, okay. If x is equal to minus 1, so minus 2 into minus 1 equal to 1, y plus 2 equal to 1, y equal to 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2, which is nothing but minus 1. Okay, so if x is equal to minus 1, y is also minus 1. So now we have got the points for all of the three sides. Now what you have to do is just plot it. Okay, plot it correctly. Okay, should you, so if you take your number line, okay, so this is one of your, say suppose this is your number line. Okay, let me mark it. So say I take 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Similarly, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Okay, again minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8 and minus 10. Here also minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. So this is my x and this is my minus x. This is my y and this is my minus y. Okay, so what are the first point? 0 comma 4. Okay, let me take a different ink. Okay, for each of the sides. 0 comma 4. Where will 0 comma 4 lie? This is 0 comma 4. Okay, this is the point. 0 comma 4. Minus 8 comma 0. Minus 8 comma 0 is here. Okay, this is minus 8 comma 0. Let me draw a line. So this is one of the side of the, just a second, let me just adjust it in a way that, okay, you can do it with a scale. Okay, this is the first side. Okay, similarly, let me take another color and do it for the second next side. So 1 comma 3, 6 comma 4. 1 comma 3 will be somewhere here. Okay, so this is 1 comma 3. Okay, and what is the next? 6 comma 4. So 6 comma 4. 6 comma 4 will be somewhere here. So let me draw a line like this. Okay, uh, so let me just make sure it intersects the two lines. Okay, so this is the second line. Okay, what was the first line? It's 1 comma 3 and this is 6 comma 4. Okay, so I'm done with 1 comma 3, 6 comma 4. This line is also done. Let's go to the last one. Okay, 0 comma 1. Let me take a different color. Okay, say I'll take black. 0 comma 1. Where is 0 comma 1? This one. Okay, 0 comma 1 is here. Minus 1 comma minus 1. Where is minus 1? Here. Okay, minus 1 comma minus 1 is here. Somewhere here. Okay, this is minus 1 comma minus 1 and this is nothing but 0 comma 1. Let me draw a line again. Again, I will draw and I'll make sure it intersects. Okay, so this is the line. Okay, you can probably make sure that, okay, so approximately, right? Okay, so this is the third line. Now you have to find the vertices of the triangle. So from the graph, you can see that the lines intersect at each of the points. Which is the first point where it intersects? So in one, it is intersecting here, right? So this point, yeah, approximately minus 4 comma 2. So this is minus 4 comma 2. This is one point. The other point is 1 comma 3. This is the other. Since this is the first, sorry, minus 4, just a second. Okay, and let me write it again. Okay, so this is the very first point. Okay, so this is minus 4 comma 2. Next point is here. Okay, this is nothing but you have your 1 comma 3. This is the first vertex, this is the second vertex, and this is the third one. Third one is approximately 2 comma 5. Okay, 2 comma 5. So these are the three coordinates. These three coordinates are the vertices of the given triangle. Can you see a triangle formed here? This is the triangle. Okay, this is the triangle which is. Okay, so one of the, whenever you are doing the equations on graphs, you students always make errors in plotting the points, or you, when you have to draw lines on the graph, you have to do it very, very accurately. You cannot, you have to use your scale, you have to use proper measurements, because if you do not measure and draw, it might lead to some kind of an incorrect interpretation of your intersections or finding the solutions. So make sure that you are drawing accurately as much as possible. Mhm. Let's move on to the next. Hope you understood. Okay, this was all about, for all the three sides, you have to plot and find out the vertices. Okay, these are the three vertices. And this is the triangle. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, here you have to find, see, if the system of equations, you are given two system of equation, has infinitely many solution. Okay, now the very first thing that you have to know that whenever you have a pair of linear equations with infinitely many solutions, it means your pair of linear equation, it is nothing but a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to C1 by C2. This is for whenever you have for infinitely many solutions. Okay, infinitely many solutions. This is something which is very important, and this is the main crust of the solution for this particular problem. This is what you need to know. Now let's take both the system of equations. The first one is Cx plus 3y plus 3 minus c equal to 0. This is the first equation. Okay, let us write what is a1. Okay, you are in this particular first equation. A1 is nothing but the coordinate, the coefficient of x, that is c. Your b1 is nothing but 3. Okay, and your c1 is nothing but your constant, that is 3 minus c. Okay, the second one is nothing but 12x plus cy minus c equal to 0. What is a2? The coefficient of x, that is 12. Your b2 is c, and your c2 is nothing but minus c. Make sure you have to include the negative sign as well. Now we will just write the condition for infinitely many solutions, that is here. Okay, so c by 12, a1 by a2 should be equal to 3 by c, should be equal to c1 by c2. What is c1? 3 minus c divided by c2 is minus c. Okay, here if you are just considering these two, okay, let's take these two. Okay, now if you take c by 12 is equal to 3 by c, just cross multiply, what would you get? C square equal to 12 into 3, that is 36, and c is equal to square root of 36, which is nothing but plus or minus 6. Okay, so this is the first one. Next we can take the second, and the b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Okay, so what is b1 by b2? Let me just take it from here. Okay, so these two. Okay, let me take it and move it to the next page. Okay, so this is b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Now if I cross multiply, what would I get? Minus 3c equal to c into 3 minus c. On solving, minus 3c equal to 3c minus c square. Okay, bring it all to one side. So c square minus 3c, again you already have a minus 3c equal to 0. C square minus 6c equal to 0. Okay, equal to 0. C take c common, so you have c minus 6 equal to 0, which means c is equal to 0. Okay, c is equal to 0. And you also have another one, c minus 6 equal to 0, right? So c minus 6 equal to 0 or c equal to 6. Okay, so let this be your equation 2 and let this be 3. Okay, so from 2 and 3, what is it? What is the value of c that you're getting in common? It is c equal to plus 6. So the final answer would be c equal to plus 6. Okay, so you have to find c if the system of equation has infinitely many solutions. The most important thing to remember is whenever you are given a pair of linear equations and they have infinitely many solutions, then this is the condition to remember. Okay, a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Okay, hope you understood. Yeah, so that's all for today. We will continue the remaining questions in the next video. Hope you liked it. Do like, do subscribe, and do share it with your friends. Thank you.